Okay, so now, everybody, Miranda Sullivan, we're going to tap up a different belief system as compared to that I always have to suffer. So what is it you want to replace it with? I am choosing, I believe that I can prosper in all areas of my life, because that's what this work has done for me. It's helping me prosper and my clients in all areas of my life. So that's the belief system that I want to create. So check in with yourself. I'm a manifesting coach and Utaptics practitioners. If you want to follow me, I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And share this with your friends. Have them come to this group. And I also have classes. All right. So go check in and think about whatever it is that you want to replace it with, and ask what percentage you believe that. So for me, from 0 to 100%, how much do I believe that I can always, I'm going to add that on there, always prosper in all areas of my life? I get 15%, and I want to get that up to 100. So then you pay attention to that percentage that you get, which mine is 15, and you aim at it, and you just, whatever that is, whatever it's about, whatever experiences I've had, I'm letting those go. And I always encourage people to go in and do the internal work on the other stuff, the past experiences that is creating resistance within us, to create what it is that we do want. So I'm just letting it go. It's safe to let it go. I'm allowing myself to prosper and believe that I can prosper in all areas of my life. And I just keep doing the work. I just keep doing the work, because it's all about changing our internal world to see it on the outside. Okay. Hug your wrist. Take a deep breath. Blow it out and say peace. So from 0 to 100%, how much do you believe whatever it is that you want to believe? Check in on mine. My life. Always. It's up to 30. So whatever that 70% is, this you look at the gap. You look at the gap between where it is that you are and where it is that you want to go. So that 70%, whatever makes up that 70%, I just let it go. It's safe to let it go. It's good to let it go. I am working on allowing myself to prosper in all areas of my life. See, and I can tell definitely with this one, I have even more resistance within me that I need to work on, and I need to go in and shift change internally. So I just let it go. It's safe to let it go. It's good to let it go. It's safe to let it go. And you can learn more about doing that in the classes. Hug your wrist, take a deep breath, blow it out, and say peace. So go back, check in from 0 to 100%. How much do I always believe that I can prosper in all areas of my life? Mine just jumped up to 50%. So check in yours, and then check in the gap. Aim at the gap, that other 50% for me, whatever it is for you, whatever's there, whatever it's about, whatever experiences I had to create this belief system, because I truly believe that we are here to prosper, and I believe it's what we're holding internally, that's not allowing God to bless us in the way that we want to be blessed. Okay. Because it's all about a decision. I wanted all kinds of stuff in my life, but I wasn't getting anywhere because of everything that I was holding on to, because that's my vibration. It was a lot of blame, a lot of shame, a lot of anger, a whole lot of stuff. And that's all low vibration stuff. So I wasn't attracting it into my life. I would attract who I was. People that were in that same wavelength. And they're in that, a lot of us are in the victim, we're in the victim mindset. So I decided to step back and make a change and work on myself, because I don't want to be there anymore. I truly believe that I am a co-creator with God. Okay. Hug your wrist. Take a deep breath. Blow it out and say peace. And notice from 0 to 100%, how much is it that you believe what it is that you want to believe? And then notice the gap. Mine's jumped up to a 60. And then you just aim at the 40%, whatever the gap is. That 40%, whatever it is, I just let it go. It's safe to let it go. It's good to let it go. It's safe to let it go. And I guess I did mention that I work with people one-on-one, and I have classes where we work with the groups. Okay, hug your wrist. Blow it out and say peace. And then go back to it. Check in. What's that belief system? 0 to 100%. How much do I believe that I can always prosper in all of my areas of life? It's jumped up to 80. So now I'm going to aim at that 20%. That 20%. I just let it go. It's safe to let it go. It's good to let it go. It's safe to let it go. And this is definitely a really good experience to do, because I'm very aware that I have a lot inside of me. Sometimes it's just a little bit of resistance inside of me, but I have a lot of resistance inside of me in my memories. I can tell that I need to work on to help me truly and fully embody this and believe this. Okay. Hug your wrist. Blow it out and say peace. Good job. Now go back to it, 0 to 100%. How much is it that you want, the statement that you want to believe instead? How much do you believe it? 0 to 100%. Mine's up to 90. And then aim at the gap. Mine's at 10%. I just let it go. It's safe to let it go. It's good to let it go. It's safe to let it go. And I tell you what, investing in me was the best investment I've ever made. I mean, you can do vacations, you can go into the bar, you can do a whole lot of things. You can go out and eat food, and that's a good thing. But the best investment I've ever made is learning how to change my life and manage my emotions and get really good at that, and changing how I feel about myself and my world. Best investment ever, besides my relationship with God. Okay, I just let it go. It's safe to let it go. Whatever's there, whatever it's about, I just let it go. Yeah, I'm finally starting to feel a little bit lighter. Okay, so from 0 to 100%, how much do you believe whatever statement it is that you want? I want to believe that I can prosper in all areas of my life. So mine's up to 95, so that 5%. I just let it go. It's safe to let it go. It's good to let it go. It's safe to let it go. So I'm aware, like right now, I need to do work on my relationships, my romantic relationships. There's stuff that I still need to do with that. There's stuff I need to work on with money. There's some stuff to do with my career, but not as much as the others. So maybe you can notice some of that stuff. So I just let it go. Whatever it's about, whatever it is, I just let it go. Okay, good job. Okay, now go in, check in from 0 to 100%. How much do I believe that I affirm this new statement? I can prosper in all areas of my life. Mine's up to 98%. So I'm going to just do that 2%. And like I said, you can tell in your body. You can tell. Well, I'm female, so if you're a male doing this, you may notice it in a different way. But yeah. So the work isn't done until I go in and I shift that stuff that I need to work on. But like I said, I notice just by doing this, it inspires me. I get shifts and so on and so forth. But then I have to go back in and do the inner work of my past experiences. So hug your wrist, blow it out and say peace. Good job. And then go back to it from 0 to 100%. How much do you believe whatever you have decided that you wanted to believe instead? Notice what that is. I'll do a couple more rounds like I did in the other one. And then if you need more, just keep replaying it. So from 0 to 100%, how much do you believe that you are whatever it is that you want? How much do you believe that? Notice whatever it is, and then notice the gap of where it is that you're at and where you want to go, and aim at that and tap on it. I just let it go. It's safe to let it go. It's good to let it go. It's safe to let it go. It's good to let it go. It's safe to let it go. I just let it go. And you don't have to tap as hard as I do. Hug your wrist, blow out, and say peace. You can just do like even this, you know, just a little bit. It's just a habit that I have gotten into, tapping hard on myself. Hopefully, eventually, then maybe I'll shift that. It's all just about shifting our minds. Hug your wrist, take a deep breath, blow it out and say peace, and then go back to it from 0 to 100%. How much do you believe, whatever it is? And then what's the gap? Aim at the gap and notice that, and then tap. I just let it go. See, I caught myself. I just let it go. It's safe to let it go. See, I don't have to do this. I do that on a typewriter too. I'm slamming the keys. It's funny. I've had people tease me about that. I just let it go. It's safe to let it go. Okay, hug your wrist. Take a deep breath. And it's probably because of me tapping this up. Honestly. Letting go of the having to suffer and then tapping this up with prosperity is probably what helped me see that. Okay. So if you need to, just keep replaying it if you want to get it up to 100%. If you have a question, reach out to me on Facebook Messenger. If you want to put a comment of how you have progressed in this, how you've liked this tap up or the tap it down that we did. So, and please share this group with your friends. I love interacting with people, and I want to help y'all. So I want to help y'all create a better life and get more emotionally intelligent for you, your kids, your spouse, the people in your life, whoever it is. And we'll talk to you later. Love y'all.